Another meal prep idea, recipe number 4. I'm going to show you how to do stuffed capsicum. You can make ahead and leave it in the fridge up to 3 days, or you can freeze them up to 3 months in the freezer. For this recipe, I'm going to use 4 red capsicums and 1 for the filling, 1 onion, few cloves of garlic, few snow peas, few chilies. Chilies are always optional if you don't want to add any. Few green onions, 1 carrot, quarter bunch of fresh parsley, 1.5 cups of cooked rice, 1 cup of cheddar cheese, and bacon, about 200 grams. Instead of bacon, you can add any kind of a meat that you have or a seafood. For the spices, always to your taste, I'm adding half a teaspoon of sweet paprika, quarter teaspoon of pepper, half a teaspoon of stock powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder with salt to your taste. So let's start doing this. If you want to save your time, use a food processor. Add the garlic, chilies and the onions. Process it. Put it into a plate or a bowl. Into the same food processor, add the parsley and add the parsley into the onions. Now going to put the bacon and cut the bacon in the food processor too. After, going to add the carrots into it. Now let's cut the other vegetables. Snow peas. Instead of snow peas, you can add green beans or whatever the vegetables that you have. And the green onions. You don't need to be pedantic about cutting it in the same way. You can cut it roughly because it's going to go as a stuffing and no one can see inside. Into a pot, add about a tablespoon oil. I like to use coconut oil because of the smell, taste and all the health benefits. So add the coconut oil. After adding the coconut oil, add the onion, garlic and the parsley. Stir fry about 1 minute until the onions are translucent. When the onions are translucent, add the bacon. Then the carrot. Cook about 2-3 minutes until the bacon is well cooked. While cooking the bacon, I am going to cut the capsicum into small cubes. After, let's add the capsicum, spring onions, and then the rice. Mix all together and cook another minute. After cooking, it will look like this. Let's put it aside. Take a baking tray, put a baking paper, take the capsicums, cut them in half like this and get the middle out. You can get the whole thing out or can leave the stem without taking it out. Just take the middle out like this. The capsicums are ready. Spray them first so it will bake nicely. If you don't have a spray bottle, you can always brush butter or oil. And after, take the filling and put it into the middle and fill the capsicums with the filling like this. And make sure to press inwards so it fills properly. After, it will look like this. Now take the cheese and top up with the cheese, and this goes to the preheated oven, 200 Celsius, about 20 minutes. It's ready to go to the oven. So finish baking the capsicums and this is how it is. It's a really nice simple meal that you can serve as this is or with some sauce on top. If you are freezing it, put them in containers like this, cover and freeze them up to 3 months. If not, you can put it in fridge for 3 days. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.